Hi, Christy Summers with Gardening Volunteers of South Texas. Welcome back. We're in the home of Verna, and she's going to tell us today how long she's lived here and what she has done and who she has used to do a beautiful hardscape landscape in the front and backyard. Unfortunately, she won't be able to join us in the yard today. She's had foot surgery. So Verna, tell us your story.
Okay, I moved in 1993, built the home in 1993, and completely redid the yard about approximately 10 years ago. The Myers brothers did the hardscaping and the landscaping and the drips for all the pots.
Oh, nice.
So,
and they come back several times a year?
They plant twice a year. They plant in the fall and in the spring, the flowers. We lost a lot of plants, of course, during the freeze.
Yeah, I know. When I came back last year, you had a lot of agave, and I was disappointed to see come back this year to see that you had lost a lot. But they've done a great job replacing it with lots of color in your yard, and I love your tiering. So I can't wait to show the folks what you've done with your yard. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah, they did a great job. Really pleased with them.
Awesome.
Well, great.
So thank you so much for sharing your lovely home and gardens with us today, and we hope you get better.
Oh, well, thank you.
And we'll see you on our webinar.
Okay.
Thank you, dear. Well, now that we're out in Verna's front yard, I want to tell you kind of like how she decided to do her elevation. A lot of these yards, they had grass, but she wanted to scallop around her driveway so there would be no grass to cut or weed eat. And she did some beautiful caladiums here, some society garlic. She's got her different pots at different levels to kind of give some interest to the beds. She does have some of her annuals, some coxcomb, some little begonias, and around the edges she's got all of her petunias, Mexican petunias. These just pops of color here and there, little irises, her knockout roses. She does have some crepe myrtles. Right now they aren't blooming, but I remember last year she did have lots of agave, and this is one of the saga palms that did make it. She does have a lot of her coxcombs here. She's got beautiful sage. She's got some more society garlic, couple ferns, some nandinas. All of these should stay and come back next year. These are your annuals that you do have to plant every year. She does have some beautiful foxtails that should stay around all year too, and those will get nice and big. She even has a nandina over here in the corner, which has gotten tall. And as we go over here, this is a very interesting part of her yard. I love how she's used the big flagstone pieces to make her walkway down into the yard. She has a very small amount of grass. It's beautiful St. Augustine. The shade of the oak trees really gives it a pretty green color at this time with all the rain. But she again has bordered this with dwarf Mexican petunias, a lot of begonias, lovely different color caladiums she has in the different pots to give you some different segments. Over here she's got a bunch of different ivies, some more foxtails. She has another interesting pathway over here with the flagstone that goes kind of around the other side, so that way you can get into your beds and maintain your beds. That's another thing a lot of landscapers forget, that you've got to get back in your beds to weed them. But she's done such a beautiful job with her drought tolerant plants, and hopefully this time they will stay. We hope not to have another freeze. So this is another view of the front of the yard, and on this side we want to talk to you about how you do the retaining walls and the terracing and make it go around and just give different sculpture to the yard. I mean, obviously this yard has this big tree. What do you do with it? When it rains, if you didn't have all this, all the water runs down to the street and down to the gutters. So what you do is you maintain different levels of retaining walls to hold the water in, and as it slowly saturates, then it will keep feeding each bed as it comes down the hill. And this is just absolutely breathtaking. But it holds your dirt in it. It maintains this, and it also maintains drought resistance. So you're not watering all the time. And there goes your water bill, down, down, down. Sauce is real happy with that. So again, she's got the beautiful caladiums, some irises, some society garlic, some salvia, I'm not sure if these are marigolds or some variety of marigolds. Again, with the Mexican petunia, she's got some hens and chicks succulents on this side. And then as you go around to this, you can just see the beautiful level of colors and the different interesting pots she has. It's just absolutely breathtaking when you drive by. But she's done a great job of mixing the colors, and the guys know what she likes. but it is unfortunate that she did lose her agaves. But in a month or two, all the stuff's going to be more waves of color, purples and whites and yellows. And I can see some palms trying to come back that she lost, so that's good to see. And the succulents down here just give it a different elevation, variety of leaves and colors, and it's just breathtaking. But see all the beautiful ways that they scallop these, and they did the terracing so it catches the water, and one bed feeds the other as it goes down, so it's not all going down to the drain. So let's go to the backyard and go up this side now and see what she has for us in store back here. Well, now we're in the beautiful backyard of Vernus, and oh my gosh, look at this. You can even hear the waterfall. And she's got caladiums and society garlic and butterfly irises and more Mexican petunias, some more chicks and hen succulents, some more begonias. She's just got this all blended, and look how she's used her flagstone to give her a pathway into this beautiful backyard that I would love to have a glass of wine in. And over here she's got container pots with more caladiums, some pentas. I'm assuming these are some type of a marigold. I'm not sure. I will have to find that out. But these are beautiful. Look at those caladiums. And she's got a beautiful magnolia tree. She's got pots on every one of her podiums full of succulents. Whoever's on this golf course is going to love this backyard. And then I'm looking up at the second story. She's got big container pots up there. And then she's got all her annuals up here full of color. I don't know about you, but this is a very inviting yard. She has some more crepe myrtles. Now she's got some Bougainvillea, more foxtails over here, just breathtaking and beautiful, the way she's got everything set around. Pops of color. Just smell that garlic from the society garlic and these beautiful purple flowers that it gives off. Just love this. Absolutely refreshing. Look at this beautiful crepe myrtle. So this is the other side of the backyard over here that I wanted to show you, and how this all elevates down. She did the same thing with the tiering of the retaining walls to catch the water, even if it's coming from the neighbor's yard all the way down. It still waters her plants as she goes. And they did a beautiful job putting the grasses around the stones, gives it that subtleness where you're not tripping over a stone that's sticking up. This is just another beautiful way of showing what you could do to a patio that's still live, but yet you have the beautiful stone, and it's not a whole lot of grass. It doesn't need a lot of watering. And then you have this beautiful backdrop from your hot tub, the nice sound, the soothing water. I hope you come back. I hope you've learned something. I hope you pick up a plant or two at your local nursery. We'll see you soon.